Hello and welcome to day 12 of Thriving in Motherhood, 30 Days to Reconnect with a Love That Changes Everything. Today I have something that I wrote or recorded on Mother's Day because I just felt like it's important to remind you of the long vision, the long journey, take a look at the years rather than just the days, because sometimes the days can be hard and long. And so I'm kind of giving you a 10,000 foot view of motherhood in this from someone who has children who are older, and it's easier for me to look back and see the big picture and to remind you of the big picture now in the phase of life that I'm in. I mentioned in the video about Taco Bell cups, and so what was happening at the time is our kids had all come home they were done at the end of April with school, so they all moved home from college, and there were, I'd wake up in the morning to have coffee with my husband, and there would be Taco Bell cups, and I would find them in the bathroom in our basement, or in different areas of some wrappers from something they would be doing, and it just, I was frustrated. And so the Lord just reminded me of the 10,000 foot view of motherhood. So that's where the Taco Bell cup reference comes from. So have a listen and have a great day. I'll see you tomorrow. So good morning. Today is Mother's Day, and I was just thinking about how as moms, I feel like we're hard on ourselves. I was hard on myself, and I sometimes looked at my children and their just immediate behavior, whether they'd leave not pick up their clothes or leave the dishes in the sink instead of the dishwasher. I looked at that and was in frustration. But I hope that today you will take kind of this 10,000 foot view of your mothering, and you will look at it and look at your children for who they are, what is in their heart. I have the story of a son who, when he was little, his brother had this phone, an iPhone, and he broke it, and our another son, sold his snowboard on Craigslist to get money, and then presented it to his brother. And that was who he is. Like, that was his gut, right? That was what was in his heart. That's part of who he is. And sometimes it's hard to see the forest through the trees. It's hard when our kids are maybe making some choices that we wouldn't agree with, or as they're just individuating, or as they're saying no, as a toddler. And it's hard to see the beauty in who they are, and the beauty in what you're doing, pouring into them. So I just think it would be really beautiful for us today to look at this, take the 10,000 foot view of mothering, and say, the pouring in, the cuddling when there's a skinned knee, the totally exhausted at the end of the day and they have one more question, that those are precious, and the fruit of that is beautiful. And if you're so tired that you can't answer one more question, just ask the Lord, God, will you please help me just get the energy that I need for that? And just to remember that you're doing a good job. That is the most thankless job, except maybe one day a year, when you get cards or you get thank yous, but it is the most beautiful thing. And that you'll never regret pouring into them. You'll never regret. I made so many mistakes, but I'll never regret just pouring into them and loving them and trying to see the beauty in who they are as human beings, and not get lost in the Taco Bell wrapper on the counter instead of the trash. So anyways, today is a day for motherhood. Is just beautiful.
Motherhood is beautiful. And I hope that you grasp the beauty of it. I hope you grasp the... I'm sorry. I'm all snotty all over here. But just bless you today on Mother's Day. And if you are a mom who hasn't actually had children, but you have poured into people, that is no less important. That there are so many mothers who... people have mothered me. There's so many people who have poured into me, been there for me, and helped form me. And so if that's you, if you have done that for people, or someone has done that for you, thank them and thank you. And so all of that, just bless you on Mother's Day. Have a wonderful day, and just look at the beauty of the hard work. Maybe just look at the fruit, and even ask God to say, God, what is the fruit of what I'm doing? You know, let him show you. It's really cool. So have a great day.